It's Magic Origins time on MTG Unpacked. We're cracking into a fat pack today, and I have Nissa here to do the pack blessings. Magic Origins, this was one of the last core sets to come out, and they're going to be releasing a new one this summer, the core set 2019. The big hits we're looking for is Jace, Vryn's Prodigy. That's the baby Jace. We've got Al Hamarat's Archive, Liliana Heretical Healer, and Nissa Varswood Seer. So those are the top four as far as value goes. And I'm sure we'll have some other nice surprises in here. So let's get stuck into this. See what we can pull today. I'm thinking I'll probably do a bunch more fat pack openings in the future. A lot of variety there, and I like to collect these things. So, do we get a book? Yes, we get a book. And is there a poster here? Open this up. Whoa. There we go. So, we've got Nissa. Magic Origins. Very cool. Set this stuff aside. And the player's guide, what do we get in here? Igniting the Spark. So, multiverse. Okay, so introducing the concept of the Planeswalkers. All the different characters here. Liliana, Chandra, Nissa, there we go. And then the top 10 coolest Magic Origins cards. So double-faced Planeswalkers. So here's the Jace, Demonic Pact, Honored Hierarch, Pyromancer's Goggles, Tragic Arrogance, Shaman of the Pack, Hangleback Walker, Goblin Pile Driver, Talent of the Telepath, and Console's Lieutenant. So we'll keep an eye out for those. And then we have a card encyclopedia. These are always fun to get a nice listing, all the different cards in the set. I know you can look all this stuff up online, but I think it's still cool to get the book. Okay, so that's everything in there. And let's see what we get in here. So some dividers. Get some deck boxes we can put together. Land pack, of course. Okay, so I'll get into here. Get our trusty spin down. What is this? A green, just plain green. Green with some blue flecks in it. If it will focus. Okay, so rules reference card, 5 packs there. And the land pack, got quite a collection of those. So we have 9 packs of Origins. So what we're going to do here, lay them all out for the strange channel tradition. You won't see this anywhere else, probably because it's so dumb, but anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have our packs blessed by Chandra today. Let's hope that gets us some excellent pulls. So let's get stuck into this. And is everybody looking forward to the new core set? What is your favourite core set of the past? Is there anything in particular you like to see? Okay, we'll get stuck in this. A Crowan Jailer, Thornbow Archer, Cobble Brute, Timberpack Wolf, Stratus Walk, Separatist Void Mage, Reclaim, Suppression Bonds, Veteran Sidearm, Fire Fiend Elemental, and for the uncommons we have Swift Reckoning. Now that, I was going to say, is that a Johnny, but that would be a little humiliating for him, I guess. Citadel Castellan, What is with the lion thing here? If anybody knows what the deal with that is, leave a note in the comments. Shaman of the Pack. And a Hangerback Walker. Okay, so this was one that it told us to be on the lookout for. So you pay X and X for a 0/0 artifact creature construct. Hangerback Walker enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies, put a 1/1 color stop the artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield for each +1/+1 counter on Hangerback Walker. And you can pay 1 and tap and put a +1/+1 counter on him. So one of these guys, he starts off pretty weak. You put some counters on it, a bit like the Gear Hulk, and then beef him up and hope your opponent doesn't kill him before he gets really big. Okay, so that was the rare planes and add. And we've gone through a whole bunch of these core sets, actually booster boxes. I've done 2010, 2011, 2012, right now going through 2013, and I'm sure we'll do 2014 and 15 at some point. So let me know what you'd like to see in future videos. We have Oromancer, Weight of the Underworld, Infectious Bloodlust, Bone to Ash. That is pretty cool. Disintegrating Skeleton, Aerial Volley, Read the Bones, Calculated Dismissal, Llanowar Empath, Enlightened Ascetic, Firefiend Elemental, and the uncommons we have Seismic Elemental, Hydrolash, Revenant, and the rare is Exquisite Firecraft. This would be cool in foil. So is that a Chandra there if I'm not mistaken? So sorcery for 3 mana. Exquisite Firecraft deals 4 damage to target creature or player. And spell mastery ability. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, it can't be countered by spells or abilities. Chandra's gifts set her apart and others aflame. Yep, so as expected I should have had Chandra in the video here to do the pack blessings. Mountain, and there's our Thopter. So we had that, what was that other card? Yeah, this Hangerback Walker. That's the Thopter ability there. Okay, next up we have Infernal Scarring, Mage-Ring Bully, Healing Hands, Screeching Scarb, Elvish Visionary, Reeve's Soul, Dread Waters, Rock Smaulers, Kythian's Tactics, Evolving Wilds, and the uncommon we have is a Mage Ring Network. I should say the start of the uncommons, we got a couple of them. Necromantic Summons, Fiery Conclusion, and rare Outland Colossus. He's a giant creature, 6/6 for 5 mana with Renown 6 abilities. So what is this? When he deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put 6 +1/+1 counters on it and it becomes renowned. He can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So he would be pretty cool. Leave a note in the comments if you've used this guy before. Seems pretty good. Get a forest and an add. And what are everybody's thoughts on Masters 25? I think we started off the week looking pretty promising, and as the week went on it was sort of like, eh. So I think it'll do okay, but yeah, I was sort of expecting a bit better for that. They were supposed to be pulling out all the stops for it. So we have Infernal Scarring, Dragon Fodder, Yoked Ox, Deadbridge Shaman, Disperse, Hitchclaw Recluse, Stalwart Avon, Guardian Automaton. I like that artwork there, nice crowd scene. Guarding the kid there. Leaf Gilder, Alchemist Vial, And the uncommon is a Sphinx's Tutelage. And another uncommon, Reclusive Artificer. And another uncommon, Rogue's Passage. And that looks interesting. You've got a... What is that? Somebody sneaking through there, ducking through a drain or something. And the rare is a Molten Vortex enchantment for 1. So good for all you aggro players. You pay a mountain, discard a land card. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If you can't take the heat, well, that's going to be a problem. Swamp and another Thopter. Get a Thopter wallpaper collection going. And I've pre-ordered my Masters 25 box. Not sure if I'll get anything more than that. But that will be coming up soon after the release date. And here's a good one, Smash to Smithereens. I think I got a couple of copies of that in my Goblin Modern deck. Healing Hands, Infernal Scarring, Dragon Fodder, Elvish Visionary, Nivix Barrier, Topan Freeblade, Claustrophobia, Guardians of Miletus. Guardians of my lettuce. I need some Guardians of my lettuce. Swift Reckoning is one of the uncommons. Shadows of the Past. Throwing Knife. Very cool there. And the rare is Helm of the Gods. Artifact equipment for 1. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. You can equip it for 1. Its blessings are as numerous as the stars of Nyx. Ooh, there we go. Foil. 3/4 for 4 mana. This is Dwynn Guiltleaf Dian. Probably a relative of... what's the name? Nissa. Has reach. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever they attack, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. This is our land. We will not allow eye blights to poison its beauty. Gotta love these cheesy quotes. And a zombie token. So what are we? We're about a bit over halfway through now. Still no sign of baby Jace. Celestial Flare, Dark Dabbling, Infectious Bloodlust, Acroan Jailer, Disperse, Orchard Spirit, Return Centaur, Ringwarden Owl, Mantle of Webs, Bogart Brute, and the uncommon is a Ravaging Blaze. And next one, next uncommon, Blazing Hellhound. Look at the teeth on this guy. Whoa. That is very nice artwork there. Possess Scarb, and the rare is Kothofed Soul Hoarder. Watch out, he's going to hoard your soul. It's a legendary creature, demon. So if you've used this guy in your commander deck, leave a note in the comments. Let me know how well that works out for you. So it's a 6/6 for 6 mana with flying. Whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. I will be your most demanding master, Liliana, but I have great things in mind for you. So a bit of lore there. And a forest and an ad. And the pile is dwindling. And speaking of Jace, I had to trade in my Jace the other day before the price drops. I think he's like $100 at the moment. This is the Jace who's in the new set. Okay, so Dark Dabbling, Infectious Bloodlust, Send to Sleep, Vieva's Force Mage, Suppression Bonds, Veteran Sidearm, Titan's Strength, Read the Bones, Calculated Dismissal. And the uncommons, we have Mage Ring Network, Tollem Guide Heart to Beast, Sky Raker Giant, and the rare is a Soul Blade Djinn. He is a Djinn. 4/3 for 5 mana with flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. You grant endless wishes as long as you always wish for a blade. There you go. Plenty of blades. And, oh, there we go. Foil Oromancer. Creature, human wizard, 2/2 for 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. In memories, we can find our deepest reserves of strength. Very nice. And a mountain. And an ad. Alright, so coming up also this weekend, got some other cool videos. I will be starting a new series. I think it's something never been done before with an older set. And if you can guess what it is, leave a note in the comments. No cheaters, so if you post it after that video goes up, I'll just be like, you already saw that one. But if you have psychic powers, you can predict what the new series will be about. I'll be very impressed. Okay, we have Dark Dabbling, Chandra's Fury, Charging Griffin, Send to Sleep, Might of the Masses. What is this? Is that some goblin type creature? Shambling Ghoul. Yep, that's an accurate description there. Calculated Dismissal, Rock Smaulers, Rhino Soldier, Craziness, Heavy Infantry, Bonded Construct. And for the uncommons, we have Blood Curse Knight, Eyeblight Massacre, JM Day Tome, and the rare Priest of the Blood Rite. So what is going on here? This looks sort of disturbing, not sure. So we've got a creature, human cleric, 2/2 for 5 mana. When Priest of the Blood Rite enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Okay, so that explains that. This guy's trying to summon a demon. He's broken the circle, the demons burst out. I don't know what's going to happen next. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. Some will sacrifice everything for but a taste of power. Okay, so that makes more sense. We have an island and an elf warrior token. Okay, last pack. What are we going to get? Any predictions? And if you're fast forwarding the video, that's cheating. Okay, Yoked Ox, Catacomb Slug, and if you're eating your dinner, I like to occasionally highlight the more disgusting cards. Just take that in, enjoy. I'll probably have a hamburger or something for lunch today. Feeling hungry all of a sudden. Demolish, Avon Battle Priest, Water Courser, Aerial Volley, Guardian Automaton again, Claustrophobia, Bellows Lizard, Stalwart Avon, and for the uncommons we have a Zendikar Incarnate. So what does this say? The plane of Zendikar is going for a little bit of a walk? I guess so. Consecrated by Blood, and if anyone knows what the lore is for that Zendikar Incarnate, leave a note in the comments. It just seems pretty weird. Consecrated by Blood, Thunderclap Wyvern, and are we going to go out with a big finish or a total hosing? Helm of the Gods, which we've already seen. I'm going to call that a total hosing unless we have a foil. So what is it going to be? No, planes and an ad. Alright, so that was Magic Origins. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and stay tuned for that new series this weekend. See if you can guess what is going to come up. I'll give you a little bit of a hint, okay? And see if you can guess what that's all going to be about. And have a great day.